Three words that I love to hear when I'm out on the torch run. I've been involved with the torch run for 20 years now, is I get it. When I'm working with law enforcement officers across the state, and they tell me, I get it. I now know why you do what you do, and I know why I'm doing it. That makes me feel good. I know we've got another level up. We've had a fantastic torch run season this year. With water plunges, torch run events, we've had some new torch runs to the year for a week, and we actually have one of our training camps with the state patrol recruits in Grand Island. Well, I was thinking that day that we went and ran with the recruits, John Sherbert ran with us at Grand Island, and he ran with the recruits. And that day, his hair was a little bit long, it was a little bit curly, and I didn't even recognize him when he came running in here. Evidently, that wore off while he running with those guys. It looks good, I like it. You still got more hair about it. We had this year. They did a fantastic job. They need to be commended for that. Awesome job of putting that together. It was a great event. But here's what we've been waiting for. Okay. The Nebraska Law Enforcement Torch Run would like to present a check to Special Olympics Nebraska for the amount of $257.
$257,000. Let's give them another round of applause. Super Boston, thank you. I'd like to now invite Darren Hansen, the head coach of UNO men's basketball, to address our athletes and lead us in the athlete mode.
John, thank you very much. And it's a pleasure being here tonight, and a really honor to be at the Nebraska Special Olympics. I really thank this organization for having me here tonight. It's a dream come true for me. Athletics, in my mind, and in your case this weekend now, in this Olympic Games, it brings so many people together. It brings so many feelings together. It brings so many emotions together. It's a powerful, powerful thing. You should give yourselves all a big round of applause for what you do for each other. Some people that really touch a lot of lives. And I feel like I'm fortunate to be one. I feel fortunate to be a coach and be around the youth of America. The people that really touch a lot of lives in this room, and some of them even don't understand it yet, and I'll get to that. But some people that touch a lot of lives deserve another round of applause. And that's all of our coaches and our volunteers. I'd like to share with you two quick stories, and this pertains to the athletes. All of our competitors here this weekend, it pertains to you, because I'm not sure that all times that our athletes, players that play for me, the athletes in our Olympic Games here this weekend, I'm not sure they understand that they can touch lives, no matter how old and how young. We have a young man on our basketball team, he's a wonderful young man by the name of C.J. Carter. And at the end of one of our games this year, and we got beat right at the end, and it was hard. And I'm in between walking from a radio interview to the locker room, and a father comes up, and he has a little 8-year-old son with him. He goes, Coach Hansen, would it be okay if when you're done talking to the team, can I visit with C.J. Carter? I said, sir, that's not a problem, but can I ask you what it might be about? And he goes, Coach Hansen, he touched my son's life as a player on your team so much at basketball camp this summer. He had lost a couple games, he didn't do well in the contest, and he just really talked to him and he uplifted him. And he made him feel better about himself, and he just has done better at home, he's done better at school. He talks about CJ all the time, that's why he comes to your games. And it made me feel really proud that one of our players and one of our athletes and one of our competitors could make someone feel that good about themselves. Now, I want to go back 8 years ago, and this is an assistant coach of mine. And 8 years ago to the USA Games that are going to be in Jersey this year. And how about a round of applause for the group going out to New Jersey? But 8 years ago, that was on the 8th time at Iowa State University. And one of my assistant coaches was going to volunteer for the national games for the basketball portion of it. He volunteered, and he told me this just 2 days ago. I told him I had the opportunity to come speak to this group tonight. And he goes, Coach, I'm telling you, 8 years ago, I went to those games thinking that I was going to volunteer and that I was going to help. And I was going to touch a life. He goes, Coach, I had no idea. There was a team from Kentucky. There was a coach and a player. Her name was Jill on the basketball portion. And he goes, Coach, they played so hard. The team had so much spirit. They were so together all the time, whether they were up or down or tied. They had so much competitiveness to them. They always played for each other. And he goes, I got to know the coach. I got to know the player. Jill is great. I still talk to them today. I email them today. And he goes, the things I saw them do on that basketball court, I thought I was going to Ames, Iowa to help them. They have done nothing but help me. So believe me, athletes, when you play this weekend, you can touch a life. Give yourself a hand if you're ready to do that. Moving forward to the games this weekend. Play with pride. I know you've worked extremely hard for your goals. Reach your goals. Not only reach your goals, but then exceed your goals. And I'll say this, because we say this all the time to our team. We say this to our team all the time. Winning isn't about never ever falling down. Winning is about when you get knocked down, that you get up every single time. Now, the competitive spirit this weekend in this group, that will get done. So good luck with that this weekend. I think it's time for the oath, but before we do the oath, I would like to say this, as I saw those teams walk in, and I see the list for the Olympics being held in this state. It's a lifelong Nebraska to live here. And I see those teams walk in, it makes me really proud to see a team from communities, towns, and cities that I've lived in and grown up in. I've grown up and lived in North Platte. I've grown up and lived in Holdridge. I've grown up and lived in Grand Island. I've grown up and lived in Lincoln. I've grown up and lived in Bellevue. And I've grown up and lived in Omaha. I love seeing all the teams right here. Everybody stand up now. Let's get this oath. Let's get ready for the oath here. We have a big weekend.